We're back with Isuzu. Definitely didn't have any driving aids, did we? Wait. It's got a weird looking front to it. from the 60s. Oh well. We'll come back to that, that's for sure. Oh, you know what Toyota has? Although it might be from the 60s as well. Yeah, it is from the 60s, that's a shame. It's expensive though, actually. I don't think that's worth it. Tesla from the 90s. And there's definitely no way we're getting any of those. So is it just the Altezza me, or is there something else? Oh, there's Vits as well. Oh, we can use the MR2. See how we do with that. So we haven't tuned this thing at all. There's a prize car from I'm trying to think, what was it a prize car from? 16-point race, yeah, okay. Is that? That's another MR2 in front, I believe. Maybe. Hang on. What's up? Certainly likes to slide around a bit. Which, yeah, that's not helpful. He is getting away. Hang on, let's pro game up. No, not quite. Can't recover from that. That was pretty terrible. Try again. he just get straight into the lead? No. Yes. Yeah, he just gets set unchallenged. We might be able to take him in the inside if we are really aggressive. Like that. Okay. And that secured it for us. Was it mean? Yes. Doesn't matter though. That was a bit choppy. I've gotten used to the reverse layout. Oh wow, okay. Okay. Actually quick. Not to mention he's in a slipstream, so he's just going to be able to catch up. Just based on that. Yeah, no. I am a terrible driver. Or he's just quicker, one or the other. We're so far apart from the rest of the pack. That didn't feel good. Yeah, that slowed us down by a fair bit. Ouch. And hitting the wall's not going to help either. If we give ourselves sports tires, I think that would be enough to change this. The problem is that we aren't able to reload with the same grid. So, like, chances are we go get different tires, and then the event is just easier because we don't get the same opponent. And I think he's going to be out of our slipstream range. Yeah, he's just pulling away. That's not fun. Yeah, no. Alright, let's go get those tires. Because that will help us stop sliding around, give us better entry into corners. Yeah. That should be enough on its own. And now there's not a single MR2 in sight. See what I mean? 9-point race. Thanks, game, but no thanks. Oh well, ultimately it doesn't matter. Wee, nice. I think that was clean. Yeah, the turning already feels way nicer. I haven't done Total War in a fair while. I just haven't been in the mood for it. Plus, there's something that I've been meaning to do, which, I wouldn't be able to stream. We need to get a bunch of footage or something. But I haven't started on it yet. I really wish there was a, wiki for, Master of Strategy. The Fall of the Samurai version. Because I know they made a wiki for base game Master of Strategy, but I don't think they ever made one for Fall of the Samurai. Shogun's the only one that I'm like interested in, partially because like Empire and Napoleon are a bit scuffed without mods, and like I guess I could mod them, but meh. I haven't played Warhammer in forever, and I'm kind of content to never play it again. Actually, if there was anything that I would want to do in Warhammer, I would probably want to play as Grand Cathay again. Sorry, I just paused realizing that Grand Cathay, Gran Turismo. Yeah, I think I would play as Cathay, if anything, if I wanted to revisit Warhammer Total War. But I guess also Balthasar Gelt starts in Cathay now for some reason. I don't know, I have not seen what they've done with that game in actual years now. No, I have Rome 2, because I think it was like really cheap on a Steam sale a couple of years back. But I just can't bring myself to like that sort of more antiquated period. The same thing with like with Attila. I bought Attila, but it's like, I haven't touched it. I do have Three Kingdoms, which I'm also kind of, I look at that game and I go, oh, you know, I might give that a try again. But then you launch the game and you look at the UI and such and you're like, was this worth it? But there's also like a part, like a sort of laziness factor with that one in terms of having to learn how it actually plays, because it's quite different from the usual Total War formula. Obviously it still has like the same foundation, but there's like the emphasis on character relationships and management. I don't know. Multiplayer campaign. I really wish Shogun could do more than like 2 players. I've also got to rope my other friend who did who I did do a co-op campaign with. I'm gonna rope them back into doing and finishing the head-to-head campaign that we started. this race has been way easier. I would also kind of be down for, I don't know. If only I had enough people to scrap together to just do a couple of, like, Avatar Conquest battles with, and just sort of rekindle a bit of the Shogun 2 multiplayer for just battles. My opinion on Shogun 2, partially and unfortunately because I don't trust Creative Assembly anymore. If they did anything with their Shogun title again, I would just be like, okay, just literally copy paste Shogun 2 and give it like a few quality of life updates in terms of like army movement in battle type thing. Like where you can, better group units together and click and drag. Star Wars Empire at War? Wow. That's a game. Yeah. Who actually owns that game then? So I'm trying to think who developed it, and I can't think of it. Because like Star Wars games are like all over the place in terms of who owns what. Yeah. Okay, so this is like the 5th time we've been on this track. You need to warm up if you ever play against me. I would need one too. Again, I haven't played in a fair bit. And the other thing too is that it is quite different to play against players than it is to play against the AI. Because a lot of like single player battles just boils down to, okay, this is how we can manipulate the AI, this is how we can like trust the AI will behave. Oh, no, that's not good. You should be able to recover this. There's 3 laps. Unless that top speed is actually terrible. Another game that I would like to, well, even just like the whole franchise really, what I would like to do is grab enough people for like Age of Empires 2, 3, and 4 to play matches with. Alright, let's see what our top speed is. The Age of Empires series. Well, okay, so we are able to catch up quite okay. Advertise 2 has a fair few good custom scenarios to play in multiplayer. Like the Romans versus Barbarians scenario. And also just doing, like, turbo random, whatever it's called. Hyper random. That's the one. King of the Hill, which is not a scenario but just a game mode. It's a whole bunch of good ones. And I just haven't played Age of Empires 3 in forever. Never really gotten to 4. It's about 6 minutes for one lap. That Odyssey's keeping up. That's actually kind of scary. And it doesn't help if I go off track. Yes, I think that's a Toyota Odyssey. Oh no, it's not 6 minutes. 5:16. Oh yeah, you know, just a casual 10 more minutes on this track. Could be worse, I suppose. I'm happy to have Lassarth more than I am happy to have Nordschleife in the Nürburgring. So, what is our top speed going to be? The Silvia we were in before can only really do about this speed. Last lap, apparently. Take that fairly quick. Alrighty, well, that's over. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Alright, out of that. What I can do... So I realize I'm not able to send my friend code on Steam just at this very moment. But if I go into chat... Whoop. Try not to listen to myself, that helps. I'll just post a manual link to that should be my Discord server, correct? Yeah, it is. Alright, so that's the Discord server that I have, in case you're not there. That's the best thing I can offer at the moment. And we are cursed with 3 laps of Nordschleife, or Nordschleife, whatever it is. It's German. I'm being punished for something. Lord, okay. Okay. It had to be both tracks. Alright, so a lap of this circuit is going to be about 9 minutes. So if you thought that 5 minutes is bad, this is worse. Although, usually, provided the car is willing to cooperate, this circuit is far more engaging than Passat. Because you're gonna get things like that, hey? It's a far more technical course. And yeah, we are still in the best car here. So it's less an exercise in being the perfect driver and more of an exercise of just being good enough. He's 5 seconds in front though. He's actually pulled away. And it's impossible to see in front of this Celica because it's such a giant ass. And he's pushing off the track. Bravo. Now he made a recovery. He's still 5 seconds in front though. It's plenty of time. Although this thing is, yeah, the tyres help, but at high speeds it seems like it still wants to throw itself into the wall. At least it's in sight now. 4 seconds. Okay, we're closing the gap. Yeah, the last thing that I drove around this would have been the mid-engine Suzuki. Which was a nimble little craft. Actually, was it the mid-engine or was it just the Can't remember. It was one of the Suzukis. Okay, good. Three seconds. If we can keep this pace up, we're totally fine. Yeah, it's 4 minutes already and we're not even halfway. But that 4 minutes feels a lot faster than the 4 minutes around other circuit. The other circuit's way nicer in actual, like, competitive race cars. Because otherwise it's just a bore of being on long straights. Yeah, okay, you're not meant to be on this part of that turn, but that's okay. Two seconds. Okay, that was a bit slow. Alright, I'll be interested to know if we need to change our tyres after this second lap. When we were doing the Suzuki events, we didn't have to. But I'll be interested to know if that's changed. Jesus. Wow, okay, he's aggressive. I'd do the same thing, to be fair. This track is actually quite brutal when it comes to what chances you have to properly overtake. So it's going to be at least 8 minutes. 8 minutes 30 possibly. Or just 9 minutes. For one lap. So good. Yeah, 8 minutes 30. Okay. Should be easier now. The tyres are warm and we're in front, so the second lap will be quicker if we don't stack it. Sort of like that. He's caught up. And there's someone else behind him soon. You got a bit of air there. Because that's fun. There we go, we stacked it. Although, if there's any section to stack it on and recover, it's probably that one. Yeah, this thing's just a slightly bit more unwieldy than what we're used to. Trust that. It brakes so hard there. That was terrible. Wait, our tires actually are going yellow. What? Should last long enough though. We'll see. At least we'll be in the same conditions as the AI, so bad tires go orange and they don't fit. Then their tires will also go orange. Simple logic. Oh, he's faster. Jesus. Hi. What the hell are you? Oh, you're a Supra. Say no more. Yeah, neither of them fit. That's fine. 8:22, so we cut off about 8 seconds there. Just 8 minutes to go. Try not to stack it. Yeah, I took that one way slower than I need to. But kept us in front, and that's all that really matters. God, this would be a terrible time to stack it too. On the last lap, 3 of 3. And squandering like 24 minutes worth of time. We can defend against the Supra, surely. He's faster in a straight line, but I don't think he'll be able to, yeah, look, we pull away just enough when we go around these corners. And our back tires aren't as slippery as what I had anticipated. Although that was close. Yeah, he's not even 1 second. He actually might also have better tire durability. Because he's definitely more powerful. He's got a mean sounding engine, actually. Shouldn't really bother about being on the defensive. Oh yeah, sure, let's just let the other MR2 go in front. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Supra. I need you to like fight amongst yourselves without involving me as much as you can, please. Because this is starting to get sketchy. Yeah, and the tires are now starting to go orange. That's really worrying. They lasted a fair amount of time, but hopefully one of them stacks it. The Supra is actually Supra's gone back a fair bit now, because now we're on more turns. So that MR2 is going to be able to defend nicely until we get to that to the next long straight, which shouldn't be for a while. Yeah, our tires should just hold long enough, hopefully. But it will be our undoing more than the other two. Our tires will actually be what kills us, not these guys trying to nudge us off. Because we're already trying to drive a little bit more cautiously, which is allowing them to catch up. And because the AI doesn't have any sense of preservation, it's more willing to actually rear-end us on these corners, on these turns. Wee. this. These tires are going to go red by the end of it, watch. Dude, I'm so scared. Please just work on defending against the Supra. Now the front tyres are starting to look a bit sketch. Okay, that wasn't good at all. Push us. Good. He's not in our slipstream, but he is going to have the better top speed. Got on the outside for the first corner. Yeah, look at that, he takes it. This is so sketchy. No, I did not like that at all. Did I win? Yes. I didn't like that at all. If there was any place to stack it, I guess it would have been there. That was only worth 7,500. 25 minutes. Just for 7,500 credits. Fantastic. I would have been so upset. Oh, that's where we get that. We're not able to use it, but I'm glad that we have it. Guess if we want something from the 70s, we need to buy it ourselves. Oh yeah. Oh, we can use that for the Civic event too. That's actually Galaxy Brain. I will, in fact, be tuning this a little bit. That's 1 horsepower. It's 3. Alright then. Sure, why not? Let's waste a lot of money. 111 horsepower. Okay, I don't actually mind that jump. Yeah, because that pushes us down. It's not incremental, you actually have to buy, like, yeah. Art polish, sure. We'll do all that. Change the oil. Because even though it's brand new... Excuse me. We can get a power boost from this. We can actually do the civic race in this, we might as well, I think that's funny. We might need to keep TC1. Because older cars don't really like having extra horsepower. Alright, let's see what this sounds like. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing does not like turning. Wait, did we give it the suspension change? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Oh, no. Yeah, because it does not like that at all. Alright, we're going to have to do that again. And check to see if we have the suspension upgrade. If we don't have the suspension upgrade, and this is... If we do, and it's still driving like a boat, then I've just made a terrible investment. A funny one, but a bad one. Let's see. Oh, we did too. I'm gonna... see if this helps, and then if we need to tune it further, then perhaps that's what we have to do. Wait, did we go with the tires? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Oh my god. Just forcing us to go against a Type R again. That's mean. Maybe the semi-racing suspension ruins us here, actually. Oh, they'll be catching now. Interesting. It turns a little better, actually. No, can't slide it. God, this is like one of the worst tracks for overtaking. Yeah, look at that. And usually in the special conditions events, it forces you to take a penalty for doing that. Fine, I'll just bounce you here. For God's sake. Did he crash? No. God damn it. Let's try again. Yeah, let's just go aggressive there. Force him into the wall, overtake, and now we should be good. But yeah, it really doesn't like the turn. You have to brake fairly early for that one. Because the game's brake indicator is actually a bit scuffed for that. Sure, so nice lap. That wasn't ideal. Yeah, it really doesn't like that. Could be checkmate from here, hopefully. Because this is far too narrow to overtake on. High speed route for 2 laps. Yeah, okay. Some speeders. Oh, 200. 210, roughly. Not bad. Once we respect the fact that this thing doesn't like turning at all, and we take advantage of the fact that it's a FF vehicle that turn better when you don't accelerate or brake, you make it work. It's a fairly normal track. Okay. Okay, we're not that good in these corners. Can we catch up in time? If we get to the tunnel and we're in second, we should be okay. But I don't think... Yeah, okay, that wasn't the nicest way of doing that. 2 seconds, yeah, he's just pulled away. That will be a restart. But we'll finish it so we can scrounge together a couple of coins. So to say. We can even probably get away with a pro gamer move here. Yeah. Ball riding. Okay, so the red Civic actually starts in front. Yeah, because this white one's a Type R, so he's actually a bit better tuned. Yeah, you can see him make an attempt for the overtake here. We'll see if we can do the same. Oh no, why would you do that? Red Civic, no! We're still in a better position than before, I believe. Maybe. we needed to make that move on the start finish line. Yeah, because now he gets away again. Sag. Oh well, we'll do it again. We're gonna bank back our money from purchasing the Civic. And I'm pretty happy with the lineup itself. Ooh. Oh, I was almost going to assassinate him. It's alright. Actually, the way that he took that corner, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to overtake the red Civic. Oh no, he's right up his rear. Maybe he can. And if he does it earlier than before, that's not really that good. We're in his slipstream. Ah, this red Civic again. Oh. Wants to hug us. It's desperate to hug us. Alright, let's go again. Out of my way. This thing is allergic to turning. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, he's actually going to make the decent overtake now. Pain. I'm just going to do this method. Yep, we're forced to go wide there because, again, our steering barely exists. I'm not not tuning it because it's still too workable. Just in creative ways. And our straight line speed does compensate for it. Just a smidge. That's what we want. Oh. Oh, that counts as a type R. Spoon. We'll just bring it down to 1. I'm not sure what this is going to handle like. There's an Integra at the front and there's 2 Type Rs. Of course, it's Type R meeting. There's 2 NSX Type Rs. We'll see how it goes. Keep defending, Integra. Keep defending. Yeah, they like pulling away. Alright, Integra. Now it's your turn. Bump into him. There'll be a better chance of overtaking him in this section. There we go. Yeah, do us a favor and keep those NSXs behind you. Moving on. Oh wow, we actually get 10k for the Type R meeting? Not bad. Okay, the NSXs are in the back, and the Integras are in the front. It's 3 laps of this track. Rather than 2. And it's in the other direction. It should be doable. If they don't pull away immediately. Yeah, look at the NSX02, like, immediately take positions. That could be us. Because we still kind of want to pick up an NSX for sports car and premium car challenge. Keep defending Integra. Oh my god, that one went really wide. That's not good. Didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. I really did not mean to do that. Not like that, anyway. I was trying to be aggressive by going on the inside like that, but not actually, like, hunt him. I guess that works in the end. Alright, Integra. I need you to do me a favor and protect me from the banana. No, I said protect me from the banana, not overtake me. Oh, this is actually going really poorly. Alright. See. I don't think wall riding saves us, does it? Well, maybe. Maybe. No. No. No, it doesn't. That's upsetting. Okay. Time to buy one of those, I guess. If you can't beat them, join them. I don't even know what that last race is going to be either. I don't like it. The scoop is just so ugly. Championship white? I kinda like this white. There goes our money, but it's a necessary purchase. Because there's not that many Japanese road cars that fit the description of like costing that much. Straight back here. I dread to find out what that last track is going to be. Let's see how this thing handles while it's stock. Yeah, buy an intersex and suddenly there's none in your race. Oh yeah, turning with comfort tires, my favorite. Presumably that Spoon Civic had sports tires, sports hards. But it didn't feel like it. God, this thing is nice. after I finish this, I don't know if I said this out loud or if I was only thinking it earlier, but I'll end the stream after I finish the Type R meeting because my shoulders are actually starting to hurt. And I feel like doing a 2-hour stream is, or roughly 2 hours, is fine, considering that we did another one earlier today. And I don't think I have it in me mentally to do another lap of Lasarth or Northlife. And there's always a chance that we run into that track again, or those two tracks rather. Which could easily be like 20 minutes just... yeah. I like the tracks, and I like being made to race around them in less powerful cars, because usually they're only reserved for faster vehicles. But yeah, doing it in like the Cappuccino was a fun little experience for Green Hell, and we used the Swift for the Le Mans track a few times. Cool. I would be interested to know how well this would perform in the premium car event as a stock. I'm guessing it would do pretty poorly, not gonna lie. Or at least I would do pretty poorly. But I would be curious to know. I would like to keep this stock for as long as I can. But at the moment we get to the Supercars event, we'll need to tune it. Was this thing naturally aspirated too? I can't remember. Deep Forest with 3 laps sounds good. Oh yeah, it is naturally aspirated. We don't have the turbo indicator. Yeah. Well, so we'll use this for the naturally aspirated event. We'll use it for the Japanese Championship for road cars. Let's try not and kill the Integra. Yeah, because this is from the 2000s, we can't use it for the 90s challenge, which is fine. We have the Skyline for that. And we have the Sylvia for the 80s, and we have the Civic for the 70s. Well, there is a NSX in this race. Cool. But of course he's right in the front, straight away. See if he pulls away. What else is this going to be good in? Second mode. Yikes. I might allow myself sports tires. That's an accident waiting to happen. Like, don't change the internals of the car, but change the tires. At the very least. We'll see. We lost some time there. 4 seconds. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that turning is a bit late. Didn't feel that great. Yeah, that felt pretty poor. But he's still, yeah, we're catching. Okay, cool. That was some awkward throttling, but worked out in the end. Because I got to get used to the way that MR cars handle again. So we've just come fresh off of using FF vehicles for the most part. And the Skyline didn't really handle like a four-wheel drive. It handled like an FR. It's 1.6 seconds. We should have this, and we should have them in this lap. Might help if I speak English. And brake more nicely into that corner. Creative light. Oh yeah. We can use the slipstream still. It's not over yet. Now it is. That was poor. Oh, we would have had that. No worries. Let's pick up our sports tires and be done with it. At least Deep Forest is a good track. I'm fine to do another handful of laps for this one. This is like the third time it's happened. Lose a race, change its parts, come back, and no longer are we being contested by a half-decent vehicle. Oh well. A bit sketchy. Yeah, those tires feel way nicer. Just got submit. That was curious. Alright, that was a bit quick. Eyes are still warming up too. So we don't have that maximum grippy just yet. Something tells me we might get an NSX from this event too. I didn't think about that. Do we need to buy one? I suppose it depends which one it is. If it's the same model, then we look like a clown, but if it's anything else, then no. I don't know what it will be. Wait, did I change the traction control for this thing? I don't think I did. Because the traction control light is blinking. Shouldn't have taken it like that. Seconds. All I did was change the tires. Slower. Oh well, it's done now. What do we get from this? It is the LM. Oh. Cool. I'm fine with that. Oh, we can possibly use it for the prototype race. I don't know if it counts as a road car. That could be good. Alright, cool. Yep. I'm gonna call it there. I've got to stretch real bad. And check on some friends. Nice and short, nice and quick. Thank you for watching. Till next time.